Hey, um, this is my next project that I'm working on. I'm building a clock, a grandfather clock to be exact, and this is the early stages of it, so I've probably only got one step in on it so far. But as you can see, I've got the pendulum hooked up. I got the weights in there hooked up, as you can see. I have the escapement obviously hooked up, the escapement mechanism. I have the pulley and return lift system hooked up. As you can see, it's a automatic lift, wind up lift, because you can see the motor there. And my plan is, I don't have the string hooked up yet, but I'm gonna place this in the right position so that there's a string attached, and when the weight hits the bottom, it's gonna throw the switch, turn the motor on, wind the weight back up to the top, and there's gonna be another switch. Probably I'm gonna stick it through this hole right here. Then it's gonna hit the switch and turn the motor off, so it stops winding and it continues, because I don't want it to go over the limit. And I can't show you how that works right now because I already got it winded up all the way up at the top, ready to show you guys how it goes. But before I get there, I was gonna say that on normal clocks, grandfather clocks, so yeah, to put I plan on putting the clock right here, of course. I'm gonna put hands, and I'm gonna try to keep track of accurate track of time consistently. And I'm waiting for my big gears to come from Canada from a friend. The only kind of gears I don't have are these really big ones with spokes, and so I can't exactly finish this yet until I get that in the mail. But that'll be my next step, is to I'll start working on the actual clock once those gears arrive right up in this area. And then I'm gonna put some chimes on in the back, and it'll be cool. So without further ado, I'm just gonna fire this thing up and show you how it works. Here we go. And for those of you who don't know exactly how a weight clock works, when you hear that that ticking sound, that tick, 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 tick. That's what this is. That's what that is. It's just the escapement pressing on the sides of the pendulum to make it rock. And then the weight brings it back to the center. The weight of the pendulum brings it back to the center, so that the next escapement blade, or whatever you want to call it, strikes the other side and just makes that clicking noise, that tick-tock noise. See if I can get a better thing here. Okay, I guess that's that. You get the point now, but it does take an extraordinary long time for it to reach the bottom. Even with these gears I have, you know. I'm gonna replace all these red ones with the bigger ones with spokes, and that's gonna make it travel down even like phenomenally slower. So, you know, you're only gonna hear the motor like every, like, I'd say a couple hours. Yeah, every couple of hours probably you'll hear the motor, because that's the self-winding mechanism. It pulls it back up, turns the motor off, and it starts all over again. And the cool part is, while it's winding it back up, the pendulum's still rocking, because the weight is still pulling on that gear right there. Alright, this video is starting to get a little bit lengthy now, so I'm going to kind of end it. Alright, let me stop this. Okay. And that's that. I'll see you in the next update. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.